10 symptoms of vitamin B12 deficiency. You should never ignore them. Do you get enough vitamin B12? You will want to make sure that you do, in order to stay healthy. Vitamin B12 is an essential nutrient that your body needs for processes like DNA conflation, energy product, and central nervous system function. Indeed, though the vitamin is set up in numerous foods, B12 insufficiency and insufficiency are fairly common. This is frequently due to limited salutary input, malabsorption, certain medical conditions, or the use of B12, depleting specifics. In fact, studies suggest that over 20 of people over the age of 60 in the United States and the United Kingdom are deficient in the vitamin for reference. B12 situations above 300 pg or ml are considered normal. Situations of 200 to 300 pg or ml are considered frame. And situations below 200 pg or ml are considered deficient because the capability to absorb B12 from food declines with age. Insufficiency is more common in aged grown-ups. Still, that does not mean children and youngish grown-ups, including those who are pregnant and breastfeeding, cannot develop B12 insufficiency. Unfortunately, B12 insufficiency is frequently overlooked and misdiagnosed hourly. This is due to shy laboratory testing, or because the symptoms are not specific to vitamin B12 insufficiency alone. Still, it's important to visit a healthcare professional to bandy your symptoms and suffer applicable testing. If you suspect you might have a B12 insufficiency, vitamin B12 does a lot of effects for your body. It helps make your DNA and your red blood cells. For illustration, since your body does not make vitamin B12, you have to get it from beast grounded foods or from supplements, and you should do that on a regular basis. While B12 is stored in the liver for over to 5 times, you can ultimately become deficient if your diet does not help maintain the situations. How important to get? The answer depends on effects including your age, your eating habits and medical conditions, and what specifics you take. The average recommended quantities, measured in micrograms mcg, vary by age. Babies up to age 6 months 0.4 mcg. Babies age 7 to 12 months 0.5 mcg. Children age 1 to 3 times 0.9 mcg. Kiddies age 4 to 8 times 1.2 mcg. Children age 9 to 13 times 1.8 mcg. Teens age 14 to 100 and 82.4 mcg 2.6 mcg per day if pregnant and 2.8 mcg per day if breastfeeding. Grown-ups 2.4 mcg 2.6 mcg per day if pregnant and 2.8 mcg per day if breastfeeding. Vitamin B12 rich foods list. Colorful beast products, including fish, meat, eggs, and dairy, are rich in vitamin B12. Factory, grounded sources are fairly scarce. Notable vitamin B12 rich foods are milk, rubbish, yogurt, beef, pork, ham, flesh, lamb, fish, like haddock and tuna. A many nutritional incentive, particulars, eggs, several kinds of soy milk and morning cereals. Vitamin B12 supplements are available in capsules, liquids, and tablet forms. It's also frequently set up in multivitamin products. Those who may not consume vitamin B12-rich beast products daily may suppose about adding fortified foods to their menu. They can take a supplement to meet their nutritive requirements. Safety inside goods. When taken at applicable boluses, vitamin B12 supplements are generally considered safe. While the recommended diurnal quantum of vitamin B12 for grown-ups is 2.4 micrograms, advanced boluses have been set up to be safe. Your body absorbs only as important as it needs, and any redundant passes through your urine. High boluses of vitamin B12, similar as those used to treat insufficiency, might beget headache, nausea and puking, diarrhea, fatigue or weakness, chinking sensation in hands and bases. How does my body absorb vitamin? Here are 10 signs of vitamin B12 deficiency. 1. Chinking hands or bases. Vitamin B12 insufficiency may beget legs and needles in the hands or bases. This symptom occurs because the vitamin plays a pivotal part in the nervous system, and its absence can beget people to develop Wigwam's conduction problems or Wigwam's damage. 3. Pale skin. Pale or unheroic skin, called hostility, may be a symptom of vitamin B12 insufficiency. Jaundice develops when a person's body is not suitable to produce enough red blood cells. Red blood cells circulating under the skin give it with its normal color. Without enough of these cells, the skin may look pale. Vitamin B12 plays a part in the product of red blood cells. A vitamin B12 insufficiency can beget a lack of red blood cells, or megaloblastic anemia, which has an association with hostility. This type of anemia can also weaken the red blood cells, which the body also breaks down more snappily. When the liver breaks down red blood cells, it releases bilirubin. Bilirubin is a brownish substance that gives the skin the unheroic tone that's characteristic of hostility. 4. Fatigue. Megaloblastic anemia, due to vitamin B12 insufficiency, may lead to a person feeling fatigued. Without enough red blood cells to carry oxygen around their body, a person can feel extremely tired. 5. Fast heart rate and briefness of breath. A fast heart rate may be a symptom of vitamin B12 insufficiency. The heart may start to beat faster to make up for the reduced number of red blood cells in the body. Anemia puts pressure on the heart to push an advanced volume of blood around the body and to do it more snappily. This response is the body's way of trying to ensure that enough oxygen circulates through all of the body's systems and reaches all the organs. Anemia that results from vitamin B12 insufficiency may begin a person to feel a little short of breath. It's possible to link this to a lack of red blood cells and a fast twinkle. Anyone who's passing real difficulty breathing should see a croaker, straight down. 7. Mouth pain. Vitamin B12 affects oral health. As a result, being deficient in vitamin B12 may beget the following mouth problems: glossitis, which causes a blown; smooth, red lingo; mouth ulcers, a burning sensation in the mouth. These symptoms due because vitamin B12 insufficiency causes a reduction in red blood cell product, which results in lower oxygen reaching the lingo. 8. Problems allowing neurologic. Vitamin B12 insufficiency may beget problems with thinking, which croakers relate to as cognitive impairment. These issues include difficulty allowing or logic and memory loss. Indeed, linked low vitamin B12 situations to an increased threat of Alzheimer's complaint, vascular madness, and Parkinson's complaint. The reduced quantum of oxygen reaching the brain might be to contend for the thinking and logic problems. 9. Irritability. Being deficient in vitamin B12 can affect a person's mood. Potential. What vitamin B12 can do. The internet is full of papers lauding the use of vitamin B12 to help Alzheimer's complaint, heart complaint, and other habitual conditions or rear gravidity, fatigue, eczema, and a long list of other health problems. Most are grounded on poor or defective substantiation. Take Alzheimer's complaint as an illustration. Although there's a relationship between low vitamin B12 situations and cognitive decline, clinical studies, including those involving people with Alzheimer's complaint, have not shown enhancement in cognitive function. Indeed, boluses of vitamin B12 as high as 1,000 micrograms per day. So this was all for today's video. Do not forget to like, share, and subscribe. Turn on the notification bell so that you get notified as soon as we upload a video. Thanks for watching, and I will see